Hey YouTube, wanted to make a quick video about a new watch. So lately I've been on kind of a Casio kick and kind of getting a lot of enjoyment out of these cheap Casios. You know, I bought kind of some of the more common ones like the 168. I even picked up, just to embarrass my wife, the gold version of it. So these, cheaper watches are pretty fun. But I came across this one, and this one really impressed me because this is actually, I think this is the best watch for the money. I was super impressed with it. So this watch retails, I think, for 30 bucks on Amazon. Found a new one for 25 bucks. So for $25, I was blown away with this watch. So I got it instantly, and this one really kind of hits above its weight class. So first and foremost, it's a solar. I don't think you can find a reputable watch that's solar for, I think, under 50 bucks, let alone under 30. And being a Casio Tough Solar, these just are built really, really well. And their reputation, the Casio brand, it's just a really, gosh, I can't believe this watch was so cheap. So it was a no-brainer to pick it up. The first thing I did, if you watched my previous videos, but the downside of these cheap watches is they come with real cheap, kind of hard, kind of resin type bands, which I just find very uncomfortable. So this one I threw it on a rubber strap I had for one of my Seikos. I had to kind of do my little trim in here to make this fit, but in this rubber strap, this watch just feels, it just really feels and looks like a nice premium kind of type of watch. It'd be hard to believe that I paid only $25 for this watch. Especially that it's solar too. So, super impressed with this watch. I haven't had it that long yet, so I'm looking forward to really kind of testing out the toughness of it. But the only thing I wish I had was some more lume. But again, at the price, you can't complain. The hands are lumed, but the rest of the watch is not lumed. It comes with a light though, so that's something. But it would have been, I think, the cherry on top if the indices were loomed too. But at least the hands are loomed, so you are still able to tell the time in the dark. It's not a lot of a lume. It's not your Seiko type of lume, but it's not bad. The other part I like about this watch too is that I like how it has the military time in there as well, which is kind of cool. So you can see right there, right below that. So that's kind of a nice touch. I do like to see that as well. You do have a couple modes on here. So right now I have the date displayed, battery power. You do have world time, so you can kind of, oops, sorry, let me start all over. Sorry guys, I didn't realize I went off camera. So let me start from the top again. So you got your world time right here, which is set to UTC. You have alarms, I believe 4 alarms, 4 or 5, now I can't remember. Let me double check that. 5 alarms. So you do have 5 alarms. You do get about 10 months of battery storage once you put it away out of light. It goes into battery saving mode, so it can last up to 10 months without any light source, which is pretty incredible. You have your typical timer, stopwatch, the date, and your battery indicator right there. And then on the right there, I think it's just like a little seconds indicator. It does have 48 cities, I believe, stored in here, so you can pick the time zone you're in. And size-wise, this thing is really, really light and compact. So let's take a look here at some measurements. So you're looking at about 46 grams. So let's just give a comparison. If you take like a Swiss Army knife, what does that come in at? 31 grams. Leatherman tool, 58 grams. So larger knife, 50 grams. So you can kind of get an idea. Very light watch. Dimension wise, let's move this out of the way. I believe it's a 47 millimeter watch, which, I gotta say, maybe because of its lightness, it does not feel like that, but I think it's because of the buttons. But let's do a couple quick measurements across yeah, I don't know why. See, on Amazon they have it at 47, which is nowhere near that. So it's a 42 millimeter across the side. But if you do a diagonal with the buttons, I think that's where they got it. Yeah. So the buttons, it's about 46. So, you know, button to button, it's 46, but across is 42, and I feel like it wears closer to the 42. It's also a very slim watch, and if you can tell, I mean, it's a really slim watch. Let's get a quick measurement on the slimness. Let's see what we got here. So this is from the bezel. You're looking at about 11 millimeters. If I kind of catch like that little bezel where it sticks out more, so it's about 11. Yeah, so 11 millimeters thick. The lugs on this guy, I believe, are 20. So we can get that in there. That's a little hard to use on camera. So let's see. Yep. Actually, no, lugs are coming in at 17 and a half. So it's kind of an unusual size. Let me try to get a better angle at this. 18. Okay, so lugs are 18 millimeters on this guy. The lug to lug is pretty short too. Let's see what we are at that one. 46 lug to lug. So it's a pretty compact, super comfortable watch. You know, I really, out of all the Casios I've gotten so far, this by far is my favorite. You know, I'm just blown away how nice it is for how cheap it was. I mean, this, you know, the solar part. What's wrong with this clasp? There we go. The solar part's really what got me. I was kind of looking for a cheap solar watch, and this is it. You know, it's obviously got, you know, plastic, you know, cheap plastic. I don't know if this is mineral glass or what the top is here, but that's okay. For $25, you know, this will make a great, I think, like a yard work beater watch, wear around the house, wear outside. So overall, recommend this watch a lot. So if you're looking for a good watch to buy for under $30, you'd be very, very hard pressed to beat this. I'd be curious if anyone has it. Can feel free in the comment section, let me know what you feel might be a better watch in this price range, because I'd be curious, because maybe I'll get it as well. So yeah, and this one, you know, in typical Casio fashion, the name on this guy is definitely not one that you can memorize. So what the hell is the name of this one? Even on Amazon, they don't show the name very easily here. Well, let's look at the back case. We'll get it that way. So this is the AQ-S800. Let me see if I can get that in here for you guys to see. There we go. So yeah, very, you know, if there's one thing that Casios are known for, it's their catchy names. I almost wish that there was a, you know, I love how in Seiko, you kind of get those nicknames. I wish Casios would start kind of earning some nicknames, because their names are just really not the most easiest to remember. But there you go, guys. Casio Slim Solar Watch. If you're looking for one, this one is one to get. Thanks for watching.